It's time to talk about skinning, and I want to start the video with a very interesting thing that happened in the Midnight expansion. Now we have something called high value target beasts, and they will give you extra reagents, higher quality ones, and sometimes rare materials. Now the journal right here says that it will give us higher quality and other stuff, but I'm not sure to what degree we get the highest value. So right now I'm at midnight scanning skill 30, and I have no knowledge points spent. I got attacked, and yeah, so I have nothing whatsoever right here. So when you skin these high value target beasts, they will give you twice to triple what you usually get. For example, these links right here, this will take some time because this was not the right auto test skinning build. I tried this a few times and I usually get 1 to 2 leathers whenever I skin one of these ghost claws or one of the beasts, and whenever they are high value ones which you can only track through this ability, like for example right now there's nothing right here because I don't have the tracker on, but when I put the tracker on it will show me every single high value beast around me. And I think this is a system that was, I didn't even set the action boss for this character, so yeah, this is a new. I think this is a system so the solo skinners out there would have an easier time farming stuff as opposed to the 2x4 farms going on around non-stop. I'm not sure if this will be an effective change because I don't think this is something that you can utilize in the 2x4 farms. Like, this is happening all over the zones and not in a specific location. I'm not sure if the lures or the baits that you use will actually spawn these high value beasts. This stuff, we just gotta wait and see and just hope for the best. But so far, every single person that loved skinning and just moving around the zone, skinning stuff and then going around again and not just being stuck in a specific location, this is a good change. Now here, this is a random mob that I skinned and I got 1 void tempered leather. This is a high value one, and usually I got 9. Yeah. See? 9 as opposed to 1. So just flying around, finding these beasts gonna be a viable farm. For everyone out there who didn't like the 2x4 farms, this is a great alternative. This is a very good change. Now again, this is like the beginning of the midnight beta and stuff might change, and if that happens I will update you guys. So on that note, why not subscribe the channel? It would help me greatly, and that way you won't miss a video if anything just changes, right? I just want to go through the specs really quickly so you have an idea of what skinning has to offer. You get your basic tanning, skill ups toward leather, skill ups toward scales. You get a gainful gathering, which is deafness right here, and stomachs, the things that dropped from when whatever you skinned, and you would have an extra chance of getting new materials. You get your carve meat ability from this one and gain finesse while at it, extra meat here. You get a trophy taker, which is the perception. This will increase the amount of reagents that you can get from a single skin. So this is a must have. And then this is the dedicated diffuser which will work for the infusions. So every different expansion we have 4 special reagents which are called different things. In Midnight it's called Light Bloom, Primal, Void, and Wild. And whenever you use this stuff, they will get infuse a beast, and when you skin it, it works as a diffuser. You would gain those motes or those reagents or whatever it's gonna be called in the expansion. So extra material, extra gold. And as for the last one, it's the talented tracker. Now this is again another change that we just gotta wait and see how it's gonna work out. But you have majestic beasts now. So you get 5 laws throughout the tracker. One is called the Grand Beast. The 4 others are just for each zone, like Majestic, Eversonglo, Herandir, Voidstorm, and Zulamon. So if you're farming in Eversong, you will be using the Eversong version. If you're farming in like Harandar or Zulamon or anywhere, depending on the group you're in or which farm ends up a popular farm, you will be using that law. And Midnight's beta is kind of buggy and I don't have anyone to test this stuff out with. But I think they might share a cooldown with the Grand Beast lore. I'm not sure. But probably this 4 will be for the low tier version baits that we had before. That you would just spam and it would spawn a new beast. You would skin it. Then this one would have a longer cooldown and you would just spawn a way higher tier beast and get another reagent out of it. This is probably the system that they're going for. But yeah, if you just did skinning in any other expansion, it's just basically the same stuff. And here you empower your senses when dealing with renowned beasts. This is perception toward this majestic beasts. And this right here is this again is finesse toward these renowned beasts. So this is wholly centered around these renowned beasts or majestic beasts. And I gotta say, going through the professions, the items that you get when skinning these beasts are very useful. And it's not like one item anymore as it was in the Wolverine and Dragonfly, where everybody would just focus on them, get those stuff and flood the market with them. There are a few items that you can get with this stuff, and I think each zone has its own renowned beast. So different materials from different zones and different 2x4 farms going on around. But again, this is all speculation. Because like I think we are at the 3rd week of the Midnight beta that I'm recording this video. And just gotta wait and see. I just wanted to show you guys what skinning had to offer. And not to just bother with this stuff when I'm going through the build videos, you know. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, leave a like or a comment down below. I will see you in another one. Bye bye.